Hello, my name's Ben and welcome to the workshop. Okay, so first of all I'd like to just say a big hello and thank you to the new subscribers that I got in the last couple of days. I didn't manage to get into the workshop yesterday because of work, but I'm here tonight, I'm going to be in here tomorrow and the next day, and hopefully I'll get a good few videos put together to see if I can push forward with this challenge that I've done. I'm over 500 subscribers now, so that's good, halfway there to the 1,000. Watch time is still way off. I mean, I don't even know if we're going to achieve that, but we've got to try, right? Okay, on the last video I asked for people to leave ideas in the comments below to suggest videos that I could make for the next 28 days of this challenge that I've set myself. There were loads, which is really good. By far and away the most popular ones seem to be tool reviews and workshop tours. Now, I'd love to do a workshop tour, and it is a big place, but I only rent a small part of it, and there's 3 other guys in here, so I'd have to clear it with them, and I'll ask them if they don't mind if we do a tour. Maybe they can be in the video. I'm sure they will love that. That then just leaves the tool review idea, so I thought I'd start with that, and in particular I'd start with a review and a possible hack on this little thing here, which is the Kreg Jig Mini. Now, it's a great little tool used for making pocket holes. You can pick them up on Amazon in the UK for less than 20 quid. If you're just starting out in woodwork, I highly recommend getting one of these. It's by far and away one of the cheapest and quickest ways of making multiple joinery holes in carcass material. So this is the jig itself. As you can see on this one, I've drilled a hole here and epoxied in a magnet. Now, the reason I did that is because you can go up in price on these, and some of them come with an attachment that can be fitted to a clamp so that you can join them onto other material. This one, however, didn't have that. So I've just epoxied in a rare earth magnet there, which you can see, a bit mucky, which enables me to use this, which is the UKJ clamp. And what this magnet enables me to do is to just fix it onto here, so that when I'm trying to clamp it to material, it will just hold itself there, and I can set the clamp to whatever depth I need for whatever material I'm cutting. And when I don't need it on that, and I just need to sling it in my toolbox or repair the side of the drawer, I can just take it off. So that's the first thing. The second thing I did after getting this was to build myself another jig for it, basically, a little cradle. Now, I saw this on a tutorial or somewhere on YouTube. I can't for the life of me remember what the video was, but if I find it, I'll put a link in the description below, so check it out. But basically what this one enables me to do is to slide the jig into the piece of material here, and then depending on the thickness of the material that I'm cutting, again, I can just undo these wing nuts, slide this back to the markings that I've set, lock it down. Once I've done that, I can just put it on the piece of material that I'm cutting and know that it's set to the right depth, and I can just make that repeat cut over and over again, or that repeat hole, actually, not a cut. So, there it is, the Kreg Jig Mini. Now, you need more than this as well to use it, obviously. What else do you get is this drill bit. Now, the drill bit, it's not any old drill bit, it's one specifically made to use with this tool. If I can get it focused, there we go. It's not really tapered, but a smaller diameter end to the drill. And what this enables it to do is, once you put the drill in the collar here, and you start drilling through, once it goes to the material, this will cut a hole, and this part of the drill will drill a pilot hole right up to the end of the material that you're trying to join. Okay, so I've got a bit of 18mm MDF here. I've got the Kreg Jig Mini on my clamp. Now, I know that if I'm drilling 18mm, I want the jig to line up flush with the end of the material, so that when the drill bit drills the hole and the collar stops it, that pilot hole will be exactly centre at the end of this material. So there you can see it, that's the hole for the pocket screw. So I went ahead and drilled the other pocket hole So I'm going to just join another piece of 18mm to it now, just to show you how that works. Also, I think I forgot to mention that you have to use, with these screws, a Torx 20 head bit. Get that light out. But again, these come with the kit, so you get everything you need. There you go, one pocket hole joint. So that was the clamp that I showed you. Now I'm going to show you how to do it with this homemade jig. It's much the same way. Again, this is 18mm, so it's relatively easy with 18mm or 3/4 stock, because you know that the stop needs to be at the end of your jig, and then it fits on there like that. It lines up with the end. It's just a case of taking the clamp, clamping it on and re-drilling your holes. And the beauty of this one comes in when you use a different size material, and I'll show you that now. Right, so now we've got a bit of 30mm on there, which means when I put the jig on with the stop set to the end, the hole is going to come nowhere near where it's meant to, on the centre of this piece of stock. So what we do is we undo the wing nuts, and we move it to the right distance. Now I've already set this because I've used 30mm before, and because of the metric and imperial differences in thicknesses of material, there may be some trial and error, but that is literally as easy as it is. Undo the nuts, slide it back, fit it on, attach the clamp. Once the jig is in place and clamped, the next thing to do actually is to adjust the collar on this drill bit so that it's drilling at the right depth. And simply to do that, you undo the Allen key, you move it along. I'm just going to do this roughly actually. I can take the edge of that jig as the rough guide to where I need that to stop, and tighten my Allen key. Just make sure it's nice and tight. What this will do is ensure that when it drills down at the angle, it will stop at the right depth and give you the pilot hole in the correct place. So let's drill that now. There we go, 2 more pocket holes. So what I'm going to do now is just wind a couple of the 35mm screws into here, if I can get it to focus, and hopefully if I've set this right, they should come out central to this piece of material. Let's have a look. That's pretty good, see? Coming out at the centre of the material. So the jig works, that's great. First time I've actually tested it. That's good to know. Okay, so that's it for this video. I hope that was interesting and useful, and if you haven't thought about getting one of those jigs, Kreg Mini jigs, then you should probably look into it if you think you're going to be doing a lot of repeat joinery. Drawer boxes, these are really handy for, and I'm going to do a video hopefully by the end of the weekend just showing how to do a quick and easy drawer box construction for mainly like for workshop situations where you just need to get some material cut up, put into boxes, chuck your stuff in, and then get on with the rest of your work. So yeah, so if you've enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. If you're returning, then thanks for spending a bit more time watching this. And yeah, see you in the next one.